Hey folks, welcome to group break number 680. It's another pick your team. This time it's the other half of the inner that we did for the pick your team, which was okay. There's some Misa, there's some cool stuff, but there's some potential based off of what we've pulled in the 4-box mixer that we did and then in some personals. So here are everybody's teams. We'll be doing more SP Authentic on July 2nd. Teams will probably go live late on the 1st. But yeah, good luck. Here we go. Let me move the base cards from the last box down into the base card area, because otherwise I'm going to run out of room on my desk, and that's not very good, so. There we go. All right. Again, it was the right case. That's what everyone picked. Well, didn't pick for the first one. Here we go. You're on a hot streak? Yeah. Yeah, you are definitely crushing it. Let's see, do we have any fun box numbers? 82, 88, 51, and 11. 44, 68, 07, and 45. Go back to my streaming days. 07's in the chat. 46, 98, 71, and 27 with 06, 42, 69, and 03. Here we go. Yeah. Now all you need is a Future Watch Patch Auto Black 101. Right? Don't want to get too greedy, but, you know, given how your day's been going. No, I want to see a cool patch. That's our goal with this break, is a cool patch and a good base Future Watch Auto. Something unique at the very least. A gold signature. Yeah, that's true. Or like the base one, the Mystic Blacks, right? Yeah. In theory, but in practice it's not a guarantee, right? That's the fun part, is that you can theorize it, but at the end of the day, it's going to come out when it comes out. Kaplan, Truba, Gatcomb, the Islander you don't want to see, Brady Shea for the Predators on the Sign of the Times. That's a current year, right? Yeah. See, like, that's a nice initial, at least. Initial and jersey number, like, that's serviceable, you know? Darlene Caulfield. The jersey number is the added touch that makes it okay. If it's just the BS, then, you know, people would be like, that's BS. Reinhardt, Trevor Moore, Ufko. McDavid, Matty Nyes, and Brady Martin. Where's Matty Nyes going to get traded, by the way? Because he's definitely gone. Ovechkin on the spectrum. Brustevich and Skarek. Nice to Buffalo. Oh, man. That'd be wild. Nice for Owen Power. I don't think Buffalo would do that because they just traded Byram, but not gone, but like he's so heavily rumored in trades that I just don't expect him to stay, you know? Oh, you should have one more auto in. I gotta get better at cutting off cards. Cam Lund, Zeri Coronado, Fiala, Gaucher to $9.99. Who had them? Well, Norco will be a little bit happier after that rough first break. Leonard McKinnon, Skarek, Ty Mueller, and Seth Jarvis. Horizontal Future Watch autograph of Jacob Fowler for the Habs. I have to sneeze. 1 second. Excuse me. I realized trying to top load it and sleeve a card during a sneeze is not a good idea. Norca, you had a really rough first break, so hopefully this is the start of your comeback here. Canyoni, Robertson, and Lennox, Ufko, and Gensel. Yeah, that's a nice card. All right, box 2. I'd say good box 1. Here we go. Yanni Neiman on the Future Icons to $3.99 for the Kraken. JT Miller, Lane Hudson. Stamkos Forsberg, Anders Lee for the Islanders, and Dorwart for the Flyers. Carter Mazer for the Red Wings, Dawson Mercer, and Dylan Guenther. Oh man, it's getting toasty. Panarin, Darren Turcotte, and there's a Schaefer. That's the Panarin Trocheck on the collabs. But there we go. We'll take the Schaefer Limited Red. Probably a better than most players' Young Guns. Yanni Neiman Green, Dorwart, and Braden Point. What box does everyone think the patch is going to be in? I'm going to guess it's going to be in this box. The one with serial number 71. That is the exact same number, Driggs. Exact same box. Bottom of top right. I don't... Some of the, like the side of the Times is nice. I don't like the base Future Watches. The horizontals are okay. I don't like the bases. Kemlund, Hurdle, and Ottavainen. There's just something about them that I just don't like. Stolars for the Leafs. Stolars for the Leafs. It's not bad. McKinnon, Zibanejad. Some of these cards feel like weirdly thick. Riley Duran for the Bruins. Duran. RD. He really went over that D. You had Carolina in the 4-boxer. I mean, the big hits where we hit a Gabe Perreault and a whatchamacallit, Demidov out of 199. But you also hit a Jackson Blake horizontal to 599. So, Galley, this is it. Duran and Suniev. Just because it's getting really hot in my office and I don't want to sweat onto the cards. Braden Schneider. It's fine. I'm not actually sweating, but I know if I go any later, I'm going to start getting a little bit too toasty. And I don't want to be too toasty breaking cards. Schneider sign of the Times. These are all updates. Perfect. More Ovechkin. So we'll have more next week. Same pricing. Panarin, Nichushkin, McKinnon, and Kudryavtsev. Yeah, we'll have more next Thursday. Alongside Parkhurst Champs. Honestly, I might do like Parkhurst Champs and SP Authentic mixers together because it could be fun. Yeah, there should still be like 5 or so. But I don't know if they're going to be when they'll go live on our site too. Again, like the price on here is a little bit higher than what our site price will be just because there's some supplies and some fees that have to get factored in, but there still should be 5 personals left. And what's been pulled from there, we've had the Fowler, we've had a Bouillon, and then the 4 auto box. The 4 auto box is nice, but nothing like major. Alright. But if there's a patch per inner, the patch is still alive. Celebrini Will Smith, that's probably sleevable, honestly. Casper Colangelo. Morden, Strome, and Ostman. Siplikov for the Islanders. Man, he is bouncing around from team to team. He's now with the Flames, right? Duran Future Watch Auto. DeBrusque and Kaprizov. And Curtis Douglas. All right, you know what? Good looking autograph there. I like the C inside the D. That's actually kind of sick. Shout out to our autograph king right now. I think that's the best autograph in this set. Is Douglas. He gets a stand just because it's a cool looking autograph. Pedersen Sheen. Oh, Jack Quinn telemetry. That's an update, right? Yeah, 24-25. Nice Jack Quinn for the Sabres on the update telemetry. Brindamore and Monahan. So it's like a really... It smells like fried onions. Like very distinctively like fried onions. And like not good fried onions. Mark Stone on the Spectrum. Cooley. Misa Red. Put that up there. Weisblatt to $3.99. Finley and Dorofeyev. Holofoil. Nylander for the Leafs. Yeah, these are sick. I like these. And they're never going to be super highly valued, but the foiling's kind of sick on them. Oh, what is that smell? Bushnevich, Tuukka Rask. Oh, it could be the... Oh, and Nazif Buyam Limited? It could be the Diaper Genie. Melanson, Evangelista, Dylan Strome. Cam Lund for the Sharks on the Future Watch. That was a... I forget the autos in the box. That was... Was that a 4 auto box or 3 or 2? I don't know. Keller and Hurdle and Melanson. Cam Lund? Did he get traded to Ottawa? That was Eklund, right? Is Eklund and Kasper Holtonen. And then Subvona. Svoboda, yeah. Alright. Holtonen was like an EA cheat code guy in GM mode for a while because he'd always go later but like have really good stuff. Hey Fulton. Yeah. Ninth, like I'm a big Eklund fan. 9th overall is a pretty nice return for him though. Man, having 2nd overall and 9th overall, you can go like Stenberg and one of the defenders that drops. Or maybe you just trade them both for Werenski. If Werenski wants out and he's like, oh, San Jose kind of looks sick with Celebrini. But honestly, for the Sharks, if Vigo Bjork isn't taken at 3, like going Stenberg and if Vigo Bjork slides to 9, that'd be a sick draft. Schaefer to $3.99. Not in the teens. If you're drafting the rucks in the teens, you're messing up. Callahan, Forster. Pasta, Will Smith, and Parker Ford. Quinn Hudson on the horizontal. With Otavainen and a Gabe Perreault. I mean, if Albert Smits drops to 9 too, there's a chance he drops. Yeah, Carroll's would be a sick drop, but I don't think he will. Jimmy Snuggerud on the level 3 Spectrum Effects. Crosby and Malkin and Radish. And again, if you want your Spectrum FX codes to help complete the bounty with people, let me know. Maverick Bork, Outliers of Stamkos, and Dominic Fensor on the Future Watch. I know there's someone mentioned that Drager was reporting Nikishin maybe out of Carolina, but I wonder if that's a player that San Jose could be interested in, because they were in on Byram with 9, and I actually like Nikishin's profile a bit better. Okay, it's just the Quinn Hudson for the autograph, right? Yeah, so we should still have one more auto in this half. Oliver Moore, Matt Zuccarello, Maverick Bork. Sam Dickinson to 199 for the Sharks. Vetrano and Terry, Rodrigue and Rinzel. Coco for the Kraken, Pareko and Laugh for the Rangers. I don't know, they have Makamadulin and Chernyshov. Weisblatt, Hudson, Neiman. And this should be an autograph. Matthew Nyes on the color palette autograph for the Leafs. First one of these that we've seen. Is this just team colored? I'd actually, if it's team color, that'd be pretty sick. I think that's stand-worthy. I hope it's team colored. If they match the pen too. Malkin and Joel Eriksson Ek. Is it Joel or Joel? I think it might be Joel Eriksson Ek. I haven't looked up his name in a while. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, you are crushing it. You're probably pretty happy with what you've got. I do love that we have this really cool stand of cards, and then it's just Curtis Douglas, because his autograph is sick. MVP is Curtis Douglas today. And 4 boxes to go. What are the pull rates on the color palettes? I just want to check here. Also, how do they spell color? 1 in 120. And then short prints are Barkov, Mercer. Oh, Matthew Nyes is actually a short print. Nyes is a short print color palette. Glad I checked. That's sick. Take short prints any day of the week. I'm just going through what I missed for... Did I miss any others that are short prints? No. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, I think he's gone. I feel like they're going to trade him. It feels like they plugged it into ChatGPT of being like, who is the best Leaf player to trade to improve the team? And it's just like Matthew Nyes. Because same thing with Tree Living, and then same thing with Chayka. So it might be like a Keith Kelly being like, hey, we need to get a defender, and he's our guy. Oh. For the Montreal Canadiens, acetate future watch of Ivan Demidov. Demidov, acetate future watch for the Habs. Norca, your first break absolutely sucked. Like, absolutely sucked. But your second break has made up for it in a big way. Huge pull, dude. Congrats. Alright, sorry, Douglas. You gotta move to the side. That is sick. Happy for you. Rinzel, Kachuk. That's a huge pull. Excuse me, Caulfield, Neiman, Oliver Moore. Perek, Koivunen, and Michkov. Nikishin on the freshman focus. Yeah, Norka, I don't know if you saw your first break, but Cousins and Brunick, it was rough. Hudson, Caulfield, Panarin, and Velarde. But it's just because everything's been in this half. The Fowler, the couple Schaefers. I mean, you got a numbered Schaefer in this. Obviously not autoed, but still take that. That is a sick pull. Let's go. Are those one per master, I want to say? Feels like they're probably one per master. Random insert, so not guaranteed, but feels like they'll be one per master. Alright. Well, we still have our autographs in this box. Not that, like, if you got this box, not that you'd care. Suzuki, Verhaeghe, and Kindle. Like, oh, sick. There's autographs in here still. Oh, color palette of Kamel. Well, there's our second one. 1 in 120, so that makes sense. I do wish that this was, like, they had yellow in here or something. Like, if they just did... I don't know, if they did these stripes as, like, team color too, I think that'd be sick. Just, like, it's a cool thought, though. Just, like, a little bit more emphasis on that, I think, would be just killer. For the Sharks, Sam Dickinson, Future Watch Auto. Yeah, yellow, I think, is a little too bold on the pen, but... Sharks, another good Future Watch. Had a bit of a rough year, but I believe in him. K-Mac, you're having a great day. Strom, Ovechkin, and Cowan. Cowan on the limited red. That Dorofeyev looks a little bit weird for some reason. Perek on the level 3. Karens and Jackson Blake. And then Bedard on the Spectrum, Aho Jarvis, and Nystrom. Yellow on yellow. Although, okay, gold. If they made it, like, I don't know. If they turn, like, this part, if this was the Kemmel, if they turn this into, like, whatchamacallit, like, the whole card was dark blue, and then they did, like, a yellow or gold ink, that'd be sick. Dreeks, who you got? Who you got? You got, Columbus, yeah. To be fair, Columbus doesn't have the, like, best volume. They were priced accordingly. But hopefully we can pull you some stuff. Yeah, I tried to go a little bit cheaper on the lower end teams just because, especially if they don't have volume, because they can be rougher in this. But again, all it takes is one card too. Like, they're one of those teams that's just like, throw your hat in the ring. It's about a pack for, less than a pack for them, right? Because 10 times, no, it's about a pack. All right. Box 6. Outliers green of Rantanen. Nice green on green. Shea and Crosby. I felt like Columbus had a good update auto in here for some reason. Scheifele, Demko, and Matthew Wood on the limited red. Oh, we got a curated signatures. Barkov /99 for the Panthers. See, there's a team that's a little bit on the cheaper side, and just, you know, never know. Never know who's going to hit. Nice Barkov /99. That's a cool auto. Put that up there. Outliers of Rantanen and Uyghur on the red. Del Bell Balooz is their update? Ugh. Okay. Maybe you don't want the update. Sorry, I just want to check. I'm gaslighting myself into thinking they had a good update. Voronkov, right? They should have Voronkov. Oh no, Gavin Brindley too. They have Gavin Brindley too. So like, yeah, they have a couple players that I like in updates. Kirill Kudryavtsev on the Future Watch auto. Not the worst auto. Not the best, but not the worst. Good player. I do like his game. He'll never sell well, but good player. Neiman, Perek, Kaprizov, Ryan Green, and Bardakov. Yeah, got your Canucks PC card there. Still no patch. I wonder if the acetate overrides the patch. Be curious. How does that get flagged? Need to see some Coots gets flagged? Come on. I guess because Coots might be close to... Okay, no, never mind. I get why it's flagged. Rinzel. That would have been inscribed if that was an actual autograph. Ekholm and Hagel. Brunet. Sillinger for the Blue Jackets. Hey, not shut out. Simashev. Fortunately, not what you want to see. Robertson. Spectra or Collabs for the Red Wings and Keller for Utah. Sabrango, Nicholas Lidstrom on the pageantry, and Dylan Cousins. Wait, does that mean he has pageantry autos? Brady Martin for the Predators. Nice auto to get there. Love to see that. Nice one there. I'll put that in the Future Watch pile. I would stand him, but I like Douglas's autograph more. Collabs, Ray Bork, and more. I just want to highlight the Douglas because that's just such a sick auto. Definitely no bias. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the box that we predicted the patch to be in. Will we be right? Will we be wrong? It's anyone's guess. It is anyone's guess. Five minutes to get through 2 boxes. You're going to have to go split screen. It's okay, it's soccer. Nothing happens in the first few minutes. I'm kidding. There's actually been a decent amount of action. But yeah. I'm going to hopefully crank the AC up in here and get some sorting done after this. Alright, here we go. Nikishin, pageantry of Mike Modano for the Red Wings, and Gridden for the Flames. Future Watch autograph, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. This is a sick inner. Leonard on the Future Watch auto. That's the thing about SB Authentic, Stamkos and Kyrou, is that when you get hot, you get hot. Horizontal of Howard for the Oilers. That's also not bad. It's also not bad. If he finds his game. Good AHL production. Just, I don't know. I don't trust rookies with Babcock a ton. Lund, Kaplan. Pedersen for the Canucks. Foundations for the Predators. Oilers on the Draisaitl. Spectrum of Kyrou for the Blues. Ufko and Warren. Rounding off that box. This is just a really good inner. Like, this easily clears our last, the last inner. Also gives you hope when you see boxes or, like, cases that have some good cards already pulled out of them. Alright, I'll go quicker here. Dickinson to $3.99. Pedersen, Konechny. Utah on the outliers, Frank and Cagnoni. Brustevich, Robidaw, Quinn Hughes. Collabs for the Leafs, Perek and Curtis Douglas. Gabe Perreault, Kamel, and Chandler Stevenson. And these boxes are really easy to go through when you know there's nothing left in the box. It's like, oh wow, there's nothing left. I hope they fix that in future years. Because it just makes like every pack that's not a Future Watch autograph feel bad. Well, it didn't have the patch, so this would be... Unless the patch is per master. Per master? Okay. If it's per master, then the patch is dead. If it's per inner, then the patch is alive. But the patch should be alive in the personal and mixer half still then. I wouldn't be shocked if it's like patch or acetate. Here we go. Kachuk, collabs for the Kings, Colton Ellis. Mark Gacombe, $3.99 of $3.99. Nice little bookend there. Ufco and Peugeot. Shifley, Bork, Mazer. Robertson. Perfetti, Hunter Height. So autograph. Danila Yurov. Man, he fit a lot in onto there. Like, that's a tiny space to fit all that, and that cleanly. That is sick. Out of $5.99. Decent player, too. Wood, Snuggie. Yeah. That's just incredible detail. Like, you see some of the little squiggles, and you see that, and you're just like, man, why couldn't there be more? I don't see anything patchy. No patch. Well, hopefully we get something sick. Gold of Natures to 99. Blue collapse for the Kings, Pageantry and Pedersen. Nice Natures to 99 there. Those look actually nice this year. Strome, Ovechkin, Kamlund, and Boldy. And UD Authentics of Reed Larson for the Red Wings. I've pulled way too many Reed Larson autographs this year. It's like the 5th one I've pulled. Barkov, Tyler Bertuzzi, Ryan Green. Unfortunately, I think this is just going to be a 2 out of box. Wood and Batherson. But hey, how can you argue with the rest of the case? Brunet, Trouba, and Lehkonen. So, what an inner to end things off on today. Some absolutely sick stuff here. Recap time. That Authentics could be an update, but that's a better recap. Is this an update? No. So, Reed Larson on the UD Authentics. Color palettes of Camille. Silent times of Siplikov, Schneider, and Brady Shea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stolars is 6. Telemetry update auto of Jack Quinn. 7. Barkov curated signatures is 8. Urov horizontal is 9. Howard horizontal is 10. Leonard is 11. Nice one there. Martin is 12, which is nice. Kudryatsev 13. Dickinson 14. Hudson 15. Kamlin 16. Durant 17, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 autos in this. Oh, no worries. It's fine. There's enough time for Percy's. I mean, we're giving Douglas his spotlight because, like, that's just a sick autograph. Nice color palette, short print, which is sick. We hit a holofoils of Nylander, a Schaefer to $3.99 on the Future Watch Blue, and the red limited. Fowler on the horizontal, but come on, there's one hit of the break here. And it is a Demidov acetate. That is a sick card. That is group break 680.